In a world where boring sports talk has taken over the airwaves, breaking the mold of basic opinionated sports talk,
just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
they're edgy, uncensored, and off the chain.
I'm sorry, I don't know what just happened.
No Boundaries Sports Talk Radio with your hosts, Derek Fugers.
But to be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo, right here.
And Craig Wiley.
The cream of the crop, and there is no one that does it better.
For raw, uncut sports on a different level than you're used to. So grab some snacks, turn up the volume, and enjoy sports with no boundaries.
Nobody does it better.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy High Cee, and it is the middle of the week, hump day. So you know what that means. No Boundary Sports Talk.
Mike.
Hey, I am joined today by, not Mike, my boy, Derek motherfucking Fugers.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I know you didn't ask me, but I'm telling you I'm good anyways. It's been a fucking lovely week, you know. You can't be mad when the week is so lovely that it doesn't even matter if it's getting hot. Maybe for you it matters, but for me it don't matter at all.
This is smidgen.
It's perfect golfing weather, and I cannot wait to get on the golf course this weekend. So I'm excited for the week and for this weekend. I'll tell you that right now.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Little out-of-season golfing, that price tends to drop a little bit better.
Does it ever? Not to mention we get to play, you know what I'm saying, on the pristine courses for that low dollar.
Little sprinkle.
Give me a little Salt Bay action, a little bit of Salt Bay action.
As a matter of fact, I was up in the area of the Legacy golf course. And it's under construction right now. They're
trash.
They're redoing it.
I hate that fucking course.
Well, it's going to be different the next time you go by there. They got it all
They're
tore up.
probably just redoing the grass and all that extra shit. They're probably not making it any different.
I don't know. I think they're doing a lot of stuff because they definitely got some big machines out there, and all the grass there is browner than what's behind you.
No diddy?
No diddy.
You said they got big machines. I'm sorry. I'm going in a crazy another world right now. I don't even want to get in that world right now.
I don't know.
We'll go down a path that I don't even think me and you will come back from.
What if Diddy got a little machine? We don't know.
I doubt it. That's not what I heard.
All right.
But anyway.
Maybe if he was Shohei Ohtani.
Hey.
We'll get in that a little later. Not his machine, though.
Not his machine. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
All right, bet. But you know what I'm saying? We got a great show. We got a great show today. You know, we got to get we got to talk about that Tom Brady roast. That Tom Brady roast is pretty fucking legendary. If you haven't seen it, even if you don't like Tom Brady and that you feel like you would want to go watch it because if you hate Tom Brady, they're just ripping on the fucking dude. They're roasting the shit out of him.
How many Bills and Jets fans you think tuned into that?
I'm sure a lot of people tuned into that. It was a live event on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Netflix is not sponsoring this event. You know, I wish they would, but they're not. I wish they would.
I don't even really need that much money, Netflix. Yeah. You want to give me my monthly free?
For real, dog. Let me get free access, bro. Yeah. Let me get free ads. There is no ads on Netflix. Time out,
I said I throw it out there for the precursor right there because you know what's coming.
But, you know, it was a live event on Netflix, and I'm sure a lot of fucking people tuned in. There was a lot of people. They was in the old L.A. Forum, you know what I'm saying? The house that Magic built. And, you know, it was funny. They made a lot of fucking age jokes and shit. Like, it was funny as hell talking about how Jerry Buss fucked a whole bunch of women in that building. You know what I'm saying?
Probably did. If you've ever watched a roast, it was probably along the lines of like your Comedy Central roast. And, you know, they're always a good time up there, but except for it was Netflix, so they can, you know, say a few extra words.
It was funny, man. It was really funny. Like, everybody hit really good points, you know what I'm saying? They talked about Giselle. Giselle's all pissed off. They talked about Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez's wife's all pissed off, and we'll talk about that in a second. But at the same time, like it's all jokes. I mean,
I'm just saying, Giselle, it's not our fault you was taking 8 classes a day and was still a white belt.
Hey,
all right.
Man, hey, But that was a fucking funny joke.
It was.
It was funny. You know, Tom Brady was fucking hilarious at the end. Kevin Hart was a great host. I mean, he was, fuck you, Tom. Fuck you. Like, constantly, you know, throughout the night, I'm just going to say fuck you to Tom because that's how I feel. Fuck you, Tom. You know what I'm saying?
And if you ever seen him interact with The Rock, it's hilarious.
He's funny, bro. Kevin Hart, regardless of how you feel about him, the dude is fucking hilarious.
He's hilarious.
I mean, he is quick as fuck. He is a great comedian. I mean, they talked about how he takes every fucking movies that thrown to him. So, like, they made fun of everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Tony Hinchcliffe talked about Kevin Hart's ancestors picking cotton and called it deadlifting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was wild. So it's just it was a hell of a time to watch it live. And as a Tom Brady fan, it sucked to see him get blasted like that. But it was funny as hell. No pun intended. It was funny as hell, man. It really was. I enjoyed it, and I'm sure a lot of people out there enjoyed it. And if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it, man. Give it a fucking chance. It is a great fucking show. I'm telling you. You will love every second of it. My favorite part was Tom Segura. Bert Kreischer was probably a little biased because I love their podcast. But they got up there. They did a little tag team style, and they showed a picture. Like, Tom is so handsome. Like, look at this picture. And it's him, like, holding the football with no shirt on. And Tom Segura's like, look at this fucking picture. Like, what the fuck? And then Bert Kreischer's like, he looks like he's pregnant. Like, bro, it was fucking hilarious. Like,
Listen,
everything about it was funny as hell, man.
You know, on Sundays I do a show with Johnny Christ, and even Johnny, who's openly not like the hugest sports fan, hit me up and was like, "Yo, did you watch that roast yet?" And this is Monday morning. I was like, "No, I didn't get a chance to watch it yet." He's like, "Do it." He's like, "It's hilarious."
It's hilarious, bro. It is. It's probably the best roast I've ever seen in my life.
And when somebody like that, who's not a huge sports fan, is really into the roast, I mean, everybody enjoys comedy. So when somebody like that tells me that it was a good roast, you gotta believe it a little bit.
But it's just like at the same time, even the NFL players were funny. Like,
yeah, Jules,
like
Gronk.
Randy Moss came up there. He said a few jokes about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart came back up. He's like, anybody ever tell Randy he looked like a middle school substitute math teacher right now? He's dressed like that. He looks like, and then like he's like, Randy is my firm believer why I can call black people white trash. Like, cause like
Talking about how you own a NASCAR team.
But
and all
just
that.
like everything, bro. Like everything was good. Drew Bledsoe came up and talked some shit, talking about. There's two things Tom Brady will never do in his life. One, get drafted number 1 overall, and 2, have a 28-year wedding anniversary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything was fucking funny. They talked about his divorce, like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it was funny because Kevin Hart at the beginning was like, Tom Brady got divorced 2 years ago. Since then, he's been fucking.
Yeah.
He's been fucking. He's been fucking. Tom, you've been fucking, haven't you? And Tom took a drink and looked away, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So I got a question for you.
What's up?
Moving on a little bit for the Tom Brady question. And I want to touch on this topic, but it's staying with the topic, but moving on from Tom Brady a little bit because I don't want to give away too much of everything if people haven't seen it yet.
yeah. I'm giving you little snippets. There's still plenty. Nikki Glaser was fucking funny.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian was in there.
Like
There's a bunch of people.
Everybody was fucking hilarious.
But my
It's just a
question,
snippet.
my question for you though, who are some other athletes or even just famous people in general that you would like to see roasted? LeBron. I would love to see a Tiger Woods one.
I would love to. That would be a good one too.
Just because all the incident with
I
all the,
don't think Tiger could take it though.
I don't know if Tiger could. I don't know if LeBron could.
That's why I would love it. That's why I would love to see him cry.
I don't think Jordan would do it.
No, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. He's too fucking serious.
I wouldn't mind seeing Scottie Pippen get roasted.
That'd be funny. But it's got to be somebody with notoriety. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Scottie Pippen got notoriety.
LeBron,
They would go in on Marcus though, in his ex.
Exactly. And it's like, maybe he's laughing at that, but who knows, bro? How the fuck do you fucking laugh at that? Like,
I wouldn't mind.
Michael Jordan's son fucked your ex-wife and the mother of your 3 fucking, like, bro, like, it'd be.
I wouldn't mind seeing The Rock get roasted because I think he could take it.
Yeah, I think he could take a little bit of comedy, but I don't know, bro. I think The Rock is a little bitch at times too, bro. They showed him. This is how I know The Rock's fucking soft. You can laugh at me all
Johnny
you want.
Depp would be a good one.
You can laugh at me all you want. Johnny Depp. The actor?
Yeah.
You said fucking NFL player.
No, I said famous people too.
Oh, okay.
Or even your boy Robert Downey Jr.
This is kind of going like off topic, but like I seen a video of The Rock like doing MMA training and like him throwing punches. That motherfucker does not know how to fight, Greg. He ain't never been in a fight a day in his life because he was throwing punches like Like that weird fucking kid, you know what I'm saying?
You
That
have
was
to
cool that you
because
used
when
to
you're
make fun of.
when you're that small, you can't really punch straight.
I know, bro. That's what makes it so much funnier. Like that's
He's a big dude.
That's what made me laugh, bro. Like, funny. It was funny as hell. Like, watching his ass fucking, you know what I'm saying, fucking bust his ass and fucking all of a sudden, like, trying to fucking throw punches. It was funny as can be, man. I could not stop laughing at his ass, bro. So it was funny. But at the same time, you know, going back to the Tom Brady roast, what?
Gonzo's, my boy Jeremy G's chiming in on Facebook Live. He said Antonio Brown would be a good roast.
Bro.
That Vontez Burfict line.
That CTE, he might not remember everything.
Yeah.
So it'd be funny, you know what I'm saying? Because he probably won't remember it the next day. Talk about Caitlin fucking Clark's bush too much.
Yeah.
He's fucking, and Antonio Brown, I just want to say, I do agree with you. She does definitely looks like she keeps it hairy down there.
She looks like she's participates in the Amish
Absolutely
lifestyle.
She definitely looks like, you know what I'm saying, you got to pick out some crumbs from leftover pasta or something.
That wolf pea.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd still eat it, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. Right? It's just a
You would
flavor
pick out the
saver.
It's
It's just a flavor saver.
Oh, my God.
That's all it is. It's just like a mustache, you know what I'm saying?
You're going to get us canceled.
But going back to the Tom Brady roast real quick, Giselle's all pissed off because about some of the fucking jokes. And, I mean, whatever. It's fucking comedy. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it as at a grain of salt. But, like, my thing is, if you always got mad at jokes, it's probably a little bit true. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
some people probably hit the nail on the head, and you don't like that shit because the truth actually got you. She's been so secretive about
The
her life.
truth hurts, yeah.
The truth fucking hurts. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, all that shit comes out at once in front of millions of people.
Well, this ain't 1952 no more.
Hell no.
People find out about that stuff.
Absolutely, bro. You can try to be secret as all you want. Just like Tom Brady. He took it on the fucking chin and walked away, you know what I'm saying, smiling and making jokes in the night. But fuck Giselle. And then Aaron Hernandez's wife, she's all pissed off because of the fucking joke. It's like, bro, she's talking about, oh, my daughter, she's 10 years old. And I'm not making fun of her daughter. God forbid. I got a daughter. I wouldn't make somebody. But she's like, my daughter's 10 years old and she's got to live to see this stuff. And it's like, bitch, your fucking husband killed people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got stories
She gonna hear about
Aaron.
Yeah, she gonna hear about it one way or another.
I got stories about Aaron Hernandez that I was told from a fucking player about that crazy motherfucker doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. You like your husband killed 2 people. Like, let's be real. And you're worried about jokes? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey,
And like, let's be real. Did your husband not fucking hang himself in a prison?
He
Like,
did.
is that not the truth?
he did.
Like,
She gonna find out one way or another.
come on, man. Like, I'm sorry that they're making jokes about it. Life's tough.
Hey, you can't seal it.
He's not gonna be around to hear it.
Oh, there we go. Doom, doom, tsh.
But anyway, moving on from the Tom Brady roast. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. It's fucking hilarious. If you love comedy, you're gonna love the roast because it's great. It's a great fucking time, and I think anybody would agree with me if you watched it. So
Yeah.
you need to fucking watch it because I know you haven't yet.
No, I have. This is 3 hours.
And so what? Dedicate some time.
That's a lot of time.
Put some time and put the effort in.
It's a lot of time.
Your cheeks are gonna hurt at the end of it.
Probably.
And I'm not talking about your ass cheeks.
Okay.
It depends on who's there. If you're inviting me, no diddy.
I hope so.
But anyway, going on to another interesting news that we found out from old E-Money. A 28-year-old former MLB player, Monty Harrison, plans to walk on at Arkansas for Arkansas's football team this year. Harrison was a 4-star football recruit who committed to Nebraska as part of the 2014 class until the Brewers drafted him in the 2nd round of the MLB. And if people don't know, the MLB money, it's a little bit different. So the higher draft pick you are, the more guaranteed money that that you're getting. So if you're a 2nd round pick, you're getting probably a couple million.
You're still getting paid pretty good.
And that's guaranteed money straight to you.
Yeah.
Right off the rip. There is no, you know what I'm saying? Like, so people, like, if you're a 4-star recruit, that guaranteed money, especially in 2014, people weren't getting the guaranteed contract like Kirk Cousins and Katz have been getting these past few years.
Yeah.
That guaranteed money just wasn't there. Nowadays, and people's like, oh, it's 2014. Yeah, bro, but 10 years is a long fucking time. And here it is, 2024, and we're seeing dudes who are getting guaranteed contracts over and over again. You know, I mean, so it's just like, at the same time, it's not far-fetched to see why he did that. I mean,
So
I
did
probably
he
would have done the
not do
same
that
thing.
good in MLB, so he's trying something else?
I don't think so. I don't think he really made it. He played for the Angels for a little bit. I do remember who he was.
I don't think nobody's going to draft like an 80-year-old football player.
I mean, it depends on how good he is.
Well, actually, I think he could play 1 year and still be eligible.
That's exactly what that's
Okay.
exactly what he had to do, yeah. 28, 29 years old, you know what I'm saying? 3rd, 4th, 5th round pick, somebody to take a chance on you.
Maybe.
If you're injury-free, if he's been injury-free his whole career.
Was he supposed to be a quarterback?
I'm not sure.
Huh.
Just says he was a 4-star recruit.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. Receiver.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He's a receiver.
He's an old receiver.
Hey, man.
Okay.
If he's fast, hey, listen, I'm sure Sam's still fucking fast.
He probably is.
Let's be real. And how old is my boy now?
But most GMs, once those position players start getting to 30.
Didn't T.O. go out there and run the 40 and he ran like a 4-6 still?
T.O.'s like 60 years old and could probably still catch a couple touchdowns.
I guarantee Terrell Owens could still play in today's NFL.
You probably could.
I guarantee it.
No more hip tackles?
No, come on, bro.
He coming back to the Cowboys.
My
quarterback.
Jerry wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he would.
Jerry wouldn't do it. Jerry would have to die first.
Nah, man.
That's the only way the Cowboys will ever see another Super Bowl if Jerry Jones dies. And I'm sorry I even have to say that, but that's the truth.
Nah, he need to bring it back for Dakota.
Nah, bro.
Dakota Rain.
Dakota Rain Prescott?
DRP.
Come on, bro.
I'm pretty sure my boy Jeremy G got his initials tattooed.
He already lost one, bro. You don't need to lose anymore. All right. Going on to Austin Rivers, kind of odd comments.
First of all, I want to go out before you even say what he said, which I'm sure most people have heard by now. You was never even really that relevant coming out of college. You weren't the best basketball player anyways. To be talking the way you talking is just reckless. And your daddy about to get fired as the Bucks coach.
First year on.
For real.
Not even a full year.
Trash.
Anyway, Austin Rivers proceeded to say, I'm going to be he said, I'm sorry, I just had it up. He said, I can take 30 players right now in the NBA and throw them in the NFL. You cannot take 30 players from the NFL and put them in the NBA.
So I was listening to WDAE today, and they were talking to my boy Sean Merriman about his whole lights out stuff and everything. You know what Sean Merriman said? He said, you take them 30 NBA players and put them in one Oklahoma drill. Soon as them boys get hit once, they going home.
I mean, bro, look how LeBron acts when he gets smacked on the back of the head.
And LeBron,
he acts like he just got his eye ripped out.
LeBron probably could do it.
And I'm not saying he couldn't, but I'm just saying, look how he acts when I know he's trying. I get it.
But it's two different sports, so I think he probably would be a little different.
At the end of the day, a lot of these players are just like soccer players. They're trying to sell the foul.
Yeah.
So the more fucking hurt they look, they're trying to make it seem like it's fucking worse than it really was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we get that.
That slow motion camera hits on that spot. It shows how you just got nicked. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I just want to throw something out there.
Go ahead, throw it at me.
For Mr. Rivers. There's a guy. He's famous for doing something that no other athlete in the world has done.
Go ahead, give it to him.
He's played in.
Come on.
NCAA final, in basketball, and played in the Super Bowl. And he's going to be a Hall of Famer if he's not already in the NFL.
Mr.
Julius Peppers.
And let's not mention people like Jimmy Graham.
Who did play basketball at the University of Miami.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Myles Garrett shown how good of a basketball player he could be. Like, the dude can dunk. He's like 295 in the
I was about to say, how many
jamming.
times do you see footage in the NFL draft of these like 6'8" offensive and defensive linemen that are dunking in high school when they played basketball?
Come on, bro.
So to say they couldn't play in the come on. What's your boy's name for NC State or whatever?
Oh,
who everybody was talking about?
I forgot his
who was
name.
talking about who could be an offensive lineman, but he's out there playing basketball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even Sean Merriman said Vincent Jackson, Antonio Gates, two guys I played with that were hella ballers that could have probably played in the league if they wanted to.
Bro, and I'm not saying no in NFL. Like Jalen Suggs.
Tony Gonzalez, you tell me Tony Gonzalez couldn't play in the NBA?
Jalen Suggs, a lot of people don't know this, but Jalen Suggs, who plays in the NBA, was a 5-star football quarterback coming out of high school. And he played defense. So, and that motherfucker is feisty as fuck. I guarantee you Jalen Suggs will play in the NFL. Yeah. I guarantee you there's some players, and I guarantee you there's some NFL players. Like, he's not wrong. You can't just take 30 random NFL players who's been playing football their whole fucking life.
Joker not going out there doing that.
No, exactly, bro. He's going to get fucking rocked. And I don't know. He's pretty fucking tough, bro. His brother's fucking scared the shit out of me.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having Giannis as a wide receiver because he's like 8'22", you know, so he could throw the ball 20 foot in the air. He can go get it.
I mean, that's like the only thing that would be relative. That's the only thing that I'd be the disadvantage of is them being receivers and just throwing the ball.
I wouldn't mind a Kevin Durant sign with the Buccaneers to be the red zone target.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like that would be the only advantage in the
7'1",
NFL.
you throw 8 foot in the air, he'll go get it.
And I feel like that's where Austin Rivers is coming from. He's talking about the fact that the size, height-wise, is going to be an advantage for the receivers, which I understand. But, bro, don't be wrong. There'll be a motherfucking defensive back out there who's lengthy enough who can get up there.
And I guarantee you, Randy Moss would have been dunking on bitches in the NBA.
Oh, bro, come on, bro.
You got Moss.
You don't see highlights of him and Jay White fucking playing, Jay Will playing in fucking high school together?
So Austin Rivers, first of all, I don't know where you located at these days, Mr. Rivers. I know you did play over in L.A. for a little while.
You see what J.J. Watt said to him?
You need to put the damn medical card down and quit smoking that shit.
You see what J.J. Watt said to him?
Nah.
He tweeted, he said, "You ain't got a job in either, so go ahead and try." Shout out my man J.J. Watt, man.
JJ.
Shout out my man J.J. Watt.
My boy JJ.
But I had to talk about that because I think
dude. I feel like he could have played in the NBA.
Huh?
That's an athletic dude. I feel like he could have played in the NBA. My boy can grab some rebounds or something.
I feel like
he might have been like the 10th man, but he can play.
Me and Dave was talking about it at work today. He was talking about he was like, fucking Myles Garrett, fucking 295, fucking I guarantee he get fucking rebounds over Wendell Carter's ass. And I was like, I bet he could too, bro.
Hey, you know who I want driving to the lane? Mr. Baltimore.
For real, bro. Hey man, listen. Like I said, there's no telling what could happen, but I guarantee you there's some players in both lanes who could play.
Most really good
NFL
athletes, no matter
NBA.
what sport they're in, have played multiple sports throughout their entire.
Look at fucking Allen Iverson. He was a hell of a football player.
He was just too short.
Played the fucking league. Went to the league and balled the fuck out. Had a Hall of Fame career.
Look at your boy Charlie Ward.
I mean, we're
talking about basketball players that play football.
We can go on and on, Craig. We can go on and on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just like you said, I grew up playing multiple sports. I know you did. I know your brother did. And I know my brothers did. I know a whole bunch of other people did.
I'm just going to throw it out there for you real quick. Mr. Austin Rivers. Ain't no rappers ever tried out for no NFL team, but Master P could have made an NBA roster.
Excuse me.
Bam.
Excuse me.
Bam. How about them apples?
Percy Miller?
Nah. Don't think I forgot. I was right about that Master P jersey.
Speaking of the NBA, going into the NBA playoffs, Celtics looking good, baby. Celtics looking good. Celtics looking like the Cavs don't even deserve to be on the same court as them.
Bro.
My opinion, the Magic should have won that series. It's tough. It really is tough. Defensively wise, the Magic were the better team. It's just Donovan Mitchell is a man amongst boys. He's a great player, but the difference between us and the Magic, we have great guard defenders like Derek White, Drew Holiday, so it makes it a little bit harder for him to get into the fucking paint rather than the Magic trying to rely on their size. So at the same time, I see the Cavs. They might get one game, but I don't know, bro. This could be a clean sweep for the Celtics.
It could be.
This could be a clean sweep for the Celtics.
That what you got written on the board right there? I think that might be the finals.
And
honestly.
I didn't put that there to project that, but I do think that's where we're gonna end up. Because right now, the team we're about to mention, they're on another fucking level.
Yeah.
And they have the fucking defensive player of the year. So I don't know, bro. And that finals right there, if that does happen, Craig,
I don't know.
That's gonna be fucking crazy.
I don't know if What a Pro wants is ready for that action.
I don't know, me neither. It's gonna be a fucking crazy.
Although they did do the damn thing yesterday.
At the same time, we're still 2 series away from that happening. I'm not gonna count my chickens before the eggs hatch. I'm gonna just be calm. And I'm not even. I still think the Celtics are going to win this series in 5 games.
As of right now, though, the Celtics and the T-Wolves do look like the 2 best teams in the playoffs right now.
And the second team we were talking about is the Minnesota Timberwolves. I did not fucking think that the Timberwolves were going to go in and get both fucking games. I had them winning game 1. And we're going to talk about my parlay that I'm going to fucking give you guys at the end of this show.
Okay. We're
going to talk about that because you know me. You know, Daddy's been hitting.
All right.
Daddy's been hitting. So
for some nice
little parlays. So, and we're talking about, or I'm not giving you no fucking player prop bets. I'm just giving you straight up games.
Straight up games.
So, but
you know who might take some of those prop bets? We'll get into that in a second.
We'll get into that. But the Timberwolves, man, they stole 2 games, bro, and they beat the shit out of the Nuggets the second game without Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert did not even play that fucking game, and they beat the shit out of them.
I got a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
I can't really answer this correctly because I'm not a father. You are. Is there really that much you can do at the hospital or during the birth process where you necessarily need to be there when you're the defensive player of the year and you got playoff basketball going on?
Okay.
Because a lot of people roast them. They're like, look, if it was the first child, we understand, but this is your second child.
Okay. So from a father's standpoint, this is what I'm going to give you. At the hospital, you're there for support.
That's it.
You're there to make sure that your partner and you want to be there.
And you know what? If you got Rudy Gobert money, you flying Bestie in from wherever the hell she at, and there go your support.
But from a player's standpoint, I do agree. Second child is a little bit different. But Rudy Gobert obviously had faith in his team. They still showed how good they are without him.
No, I agree.
So if you know you have faith in the team that you're on, and they're telling you,
go ahead and go.
Go.
We got you.
We got this. Trust us. It's hard not to go.
Yeah.
So I don't,
because there was a lot of guys that I've heard in different sports radio shows and stuff like that. They're like, look, when I had my kids, when my kids were born, especially my first child, my wife kind of got pissed off at me. She was like, just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're
Not
like,
for me.
You're getting on my nerves.
well, it's just because
everybody's different.
Well, not even that. It's just like, I understand why they're like that, bro. They fucking just went through a crazy ass process. Birthing is fucking wild. You know what I'm saying? They're stressed the fuck out.
Did you watch it?
I was C-section.
Okay.
I looked over. You know what I'm saying? I seen her come out. You know what I'm saying? I seen the guts.
Okay.
You know, I don't get tripped out about shit like that. I was interested.
I don't think
I wanted to watch it.
That's the thing. Like, I don't have any kids, but if I did go down that road, I would look. You could let the aunties in, you could let moms in, you could let your best friends. I don't even want to watch that junk. I ain't trying to cut nothing.
You barely like blood videos that I showed
exactly.
you. So you're like, oh.
I ain't trying to see that.
Verbatim. This is what Craig does every time I try to show him something crazy. Oh, verbatim. That's literally what he does every single time. Or come on, man. Literally, those are the two things that you do every time I show you something crazy.
I ain't trying to have a little squished head alien looking ass thing in my arms. Nah, when that bitch cleaned up, call me.
You ever seen Blow?
I have seen Blow.
You ever remember when Johnny Depp, his daughter's being blown, and he's just in there fucking shaking and shit? That's gonna be your fucking ass.
I've seen Blow on more than one occasion.
That's gonna see your fucking
not just
ass.
the movie.
Just shaking. You might not be coked out of your fucking mind like his ass is.
Nah.
But you're definitely gonna be fucking shaking and fucking white as a ghost. And look at you, you're shaking right now, fucking already thinking about it.
The hospital parking garage may be a little foggy though.
But going back to the Timberwolves Nuggets series, I don't know, bro. The Nuggets might get swept if they don't fucking pull something out of their fucking ass. And me and my brother were talking, and he was asking me because I told him about Minnesota winning Game 1, and he's like, "You think Minnesota's that good?" And I was like, "Steve, I don't think Denver has played a team as good defensively as Minnesota has."
Plus,
been
Cat's
this
back
season.
healthy too.
So that's the biggest problem, and it's showing, bro. It's showing. They're locking Jamal Murray the fuck up.
Who's getting fined, I heard.
And let's be real, Joker has not really had the best playoff series, period. He's had a few games here and there, but he hasn't been like really, really flashy.
He wasn't last year, Joker.
No, as the Nuggets in the first series, they won as a team. They were winning collectively as a team.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Joker or Jamal Murray. It was everybody. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., KCP. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting involved there. So it's just like it's not specifically one person. And now it seems like they're not really playing. They're trying to play that way, but it's just Minnesota's just so fucking good defensive, bro. They're so long. They're so good. They're so fucking talented.
So
man.
here's my question for you. outside of those two series, because it's looking like possibly the Timberwolves might be a little lopsided, do you think that the best series in this round right now might possibly be the Mavs and OKC?
No.
Or do you think it might be the
Craig,
Knicks and the Pacers?
I think the OKC Mavs might be more lopsided than you think, bro.
Really?
OKC's fucking good, bro.
They are pretty good.
People don't understand, like, oh, they're young.
SGA?
They're the number 1 team in the West. Every fucking team that made the playoffs in the West could have been a number 2 or 3 seed in the East. People don't understand how good the fucking Western Conference is.
I know.
And to be the number 1 seed in that conference, there's no fucking debate about young bullshit. They are a talented fucking basketball team. They're high energy. They're a good defensive team.
Hey, Shay doing
and
his
they
thing.
have fucking scores.
Shay doing his thing.
I'm telling you, bro, watch out for OKC. OKC might be the team who can match up the best with the Timberwolves.
Okay.
And I'm fully expecting an OKC Timberwolves Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
From what I've seen these last 2 series,
So those teams,
are the 2 best teams
those
in the
teams
West.
might be on your parlays moving forward, people.
But and like I said, in the East, I think it's going to be the best series is going to end up being the Pacers and the Knicks. I'm going to get into the Knicks a little bit later.
Okay.
Wink, wink. And that Pacers game, but I do think that's going to be the best series. I think that game's going to go probably 7 games, if not 6. I could see somebody winning in 6, but I think it's going to go 7.
Okay.
I think it's going to go 7.
You think Carlisle gonna make a little comeback the second game? We'll talk about it.
Who knows, baby?
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, man, NBA playoffs is definitely it's spicy, but it's like I said, they're a little bit more lopsided than I think people.
I think we're all waiting for. I think everybody's waiting for the next round now.
I think that's the most anticipated round. Even I think more or less the Western Conference, more so the Eastern Conference. I think people know, and I'm not saying this as a Celtics fan because I am, but I think people would agree. Jason Tatum had a bad game last night, Craig, and we still won by 25. You know what I'm saying? So like that, I think that's the huge difference maker when it comes to the Celtics right now. Regardless if somebody has a bad game, they have the talent to back it up. So and they're a really good defensive team. They are one of the best defensive teams in the regular season.
Is Porzingis still banged up?
He's still banged up, but we're still winning without him, bro. So
Cool.
I'm cool with that. If he can
Save him till next round if you can.
Hey, I'm cool with that. If we can get through this round and have him healthy for the Eastern Conference Finals, and who knows, man? It depends on who we draw.
Okay.
In the next round, if the Knicks win, we can keep them out.
All right.
Because I think we got the Knicks, no problem.
I think it would be better to beat him a little bit with Porzingis because they let him go.
Yeah, first team that he was with.
Maybe a little bittersweet.
A little
They
bit more.
drafted him.
I'm sure he'd probably be more anticipated for the Knicks to come back
Yeah.
for sure. Absolutely. So it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm looking forward to the next few games in this series. Honestly, regardless of what's gonna happen or what I think, I do think there's still a lot of really good basketball to be played, and I think people should be really excited for what's to come. To be honest with you, so we'll definitely talking about that, and whenever it gets heated up. Moving on to Shohei Ohtani, man. Obviously, some things obviously got heated up.
We know about him, the whole scandal, the betting scandal and all that.
Now, I've never heard his name said, so I'm not even gonna attempt to say his name.
The handler, we'll just call him.
But
the
his
handler.
ex-interpreter has agreed to plead guilty to bank and tax fraud. So on Wednesday he pleaded guilty to federal charges on felony bank fraud and submitted to a false tax return after authorities found that he stole nearly $17 million from Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani in order to pay off gambling debts to illegal sports books. Now the controversy with this whole thing is, and me and you haven't really talked about this, because I kind of been wanting to wait until all the facts have come out. And honestly, Craig, I still don't think the full facts are out. I mean, let's be real. Did he steal that money from him? No.
How do you lose
No.
$17 million?
That motherfucker Shohei Ohtani had a fucking gambling addiction. He probably still does. And that motherfucker, his handler, who people know that them dudes are loyal as hell, he took a fall for this man Shohei Ohtani.
He probably.
And I do fully. You can argue to me all you want and give me some. I'm sorry to tell you this, but his handler took a fall for that man.
He probably did.
And honestly, I ain't even mad at him. I'm not even mad at him. I tip my hat off to you, sir. Taking one for the team. Because I'm sure Shohei Ohtani's going to take care of him after he...
Oh, I'm sure that bank...
And let's be real. People, y'all got to understand. Oh, no. You don't go to regular prison for tax fraud, Craig.
Oh, yeah,
You don't go to...
You're getting pressed Cuban sandwiches for lunch.
You ain't going to fucking Shawshank.
He probably could probably get sushi delivered there.
He's going to play tennis.
He getting DoorDash
in the yard.
My boy get Uber Eats.
Yeah, y'all don't understand. Let's not misconstrue things. He might have federal charges, but it's money stuff.
My boy rocking.
He ain't commit no fucking violent crime. Like, let's be real. He's not going to fucking Guantanamo Bay.
My boy rocking Jordans.
Exactly, bro. So, and I could be wrong. But at the same time, I do think my man has taken a fall for Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
So, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I don't get it. You know, I feel like he might be shamed in Japan, Shohei, because of how big of a star he is and the fact that he's been gambling, and it might put shame to his name.
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that could be a reason why
it's a different culture.
Exactly. So
plus he'd get banned from the MLB.
Exactly.
If he didn't take it, because you see what happened to Pete Rose.
But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I look at people like Phil Mickelson, like it came out that he gambled like $350 million or something like that, like in from 1 year to whatever year. And he's like, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I did. So fucking what?
Yeah.
You know, like, own up to that shit. But again, it's a different culture, just like you said, between here and fucking Japan. Yeah. So it's just like, with him, you have a big name. You have so much money on the line. It's like, why would you risk it? And why not who's been with you, you know what I'm saying, since you've been here, or however long he's been with them?
Because there ain't no way 17 million came missing and you ain't know about it.
Nah, bro.
Ain't nobody that rich.
Come on, bro.
Ain't nobody that rich.
You do, like... Let's be real. When you're that
especially rich, now when it literally tells you your transactions and stuff from your mobile.
Well, Craig, when you're
banking thing,
when you're making that type of money, let's be real. You have advisors.
Yeah.
And advisors.
I'm sure he has multiple accounts, but still.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you have. Yeah. It's like people.
You got people watching your money.
Come on, bro. Like. And it's just like when you have a guy who's like, yes, I did it. No, you don't have to. Like, I did it. I stole from him. I did it. I'm sure that's what he's saying. He's fucking like Bernie Mac, you know what I'm saying, on that comedy show. Tell him, I'm gonna tell on your fucking ass. Like, yeah, he's telling, I fucking did it. There's no need to investigate him. I fucking stole the money. Yeah. Like, and it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's how I feel, and I'm sticking. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
He probably did. He probably did take a fall.
That's my story. I'm sticking.
But hey, when you sign that big of a contract, almost $1 billion contract, you can afford to take care of your boy.
When you just signed a contract for
that's not even including endorsements.
For from 700 and something million, however it was.
Yeah, close to $1 billion.
You're taking a backloaded contract to where you're getting paid. You're retired.
He got like $750 million.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
He got some pocket change.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
You allegedly didn't notice $17 million.
Come on, bro. Whoops. Oh, shit. Oh, man. $17 million is missing out of my account. Holy shit, man. What happened? I don't fucking know.
Shoot, I know it's $17 come up missing.
For real, bro. I know 17 cents. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That shit was there earlier. But anyway, NFL season, we're getting closer and closer. I think we're like 100 days to the kickoff, to the first kickoff. So there's really not much to talk about now until the rookie camp start and all the training camps start, and we're some odd weeks out or some odd months out from that. But at the same time, we still got to get a little bit of NFL action in, and I got a little question for you.
Okay.
And for everybody, what excites you most for this upcoming NFL season?
See, I don't even want to go.
Let me finish.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to be your team related.
That's all I'm saying. I don't even want to go with my team.
Anything. What excites somebody the most? And it could be about your team, whatever you want. But what excites you guys the most for this upcoming NFL season?
So I'm going to answer this kind of more fantasy football style because I do like to play fantasy football, and I don't want I do Buck That podcast with Eddie and Zach, and I talk plenty of Buccaneers talk on that. So if you want to know how I feel about our team, you can go back and watch the show.
Bam.
And you'll hear exactly how I feel about that. So one thing I'm interested in, I want to see what Josh Jacobs does in Green Bay with Jordan Love. I think that's going to be a nice little setup right there. I'm interested to see what the Houston Texans do off of that year that they just had. I'm a little excited for that. And I want to see if the Lions, from what they think and how they drafted, did they do enough to get over that hump and beat the 49ers next year?
So,
because the Lions in our lifetime have never been the Super Bowl. I don't think they've ever been the Super Bowl, period.
I think the Lions are good enough to do whatever the fuck they need to do next season.
We'll see.
Let's be real.
We'll see.
With the talent that they have and the
definitely
defense,
done some good things.
They got one of the best defensive backs in the draft. And they traded up to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, they're solidifying their defense with a team who already has a stellar offense. So, Lions are going to be a very, very dangerous team.
Porter's a beast on the tight ends.
And
they locked in St. Brown for a long time.
And you know what makes me excited that you brought that up? I'm glad you brought that up because that's what I'm most excited for. There are going to be some really, really good fucking teams this year.
I think so.
This is going to be a very, very competitive NFL season.
And I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room, or in this case, the league right now. The Bears have been criticized over the last, 5-6 years pretty bad. I think they might have righted the ship. I still have a little bit of faith in Justin Fields, and that could be an exciting quarterback battle come training camp and all that between him and old Russ, because I think Russ is done. I don't think he's the same guy he used to be. I think maybe future put some voodoo on him, but we'll get into that another time. I'm interested to see what Caleb Williams does with the weapons and everything else that the Bears have brought in with him, and see what that team has a chance to do. And they brought in Aaron Jones, correct?
Yes, they did.
No, DeAndre Swift.
Yes. I thought you were talking about Minnesota.
Yeah,
Minnesota went to
DeAndre Swift went over there to the Bears.
Bears.
Cole Kmet. I think that's going to be an interesting team because the NFC.
Keenan Allen.
The NFC North. That's going to be a tough division.
Very tough. Very tough. Every team has improved. The Lions are going to be the Lions. They're still going to be fucking good. The Packers, in my opinion, they got better too. You got fucking Josh Jacobs. You got a really good running back. They still got fucking AJ
That tackle
Dillon.
pick they kind of picked first round was a little questionable, but that might be their guy that works for their system.
They have a really good defense. Their defense was great last year, and then they're just going to get better and better. So like I think they were set on the defense, not set, but I think they were more worried about protection for Josh Jacobs and making and solidifying the run game.
Looking at it right now, you might say the Vikings are the weakest link, and I still think that's probably a 500 team as it sits right now.
Well, I think the toughest thing about the Vikings is the defense, and you got a rookie quarterback. I mean,
But you got one of the best wide receivers in the game.
Absolutely. And I think J.J. McCarthy is going to have success regardless of whatever people think, because you got, just like you said, you got Justin fucking Jefferson. You got one of the best, if not the best receiver in the fucking game right now. So, and if he can stay healthy and stay on the field, I think he can help the Vikings actually have very good success this season.
Shout out to the Facebook Live. We got our boy Kyle chiming in from down under. And then our boy Rich, truck driver Rich, says the Bears are always a guaranteed 2 wins for my Packers.
Oh,
that might change this year.
Boy. Hey, he could be right.
He could be right, though.
Just because of the fact that listen,
Jordan Love looked hella good last year.
It's a rookie quarterback, man. Like, regardless of the talent that you have, and like, it's a rookie quarterback. They're gonna make mistakes. He's not gonna have. If they have a stellar like I said, not every quarterback in this fucking draft's gonna hit. It could be Caleb Williams. That could be the bust. Who knows? We've seen a first pick in the draft quarterback bust before. It's not no fucking. Not no fucking thing that we haven't seen before. So it could be Caleb Williams. It could be J.J. McCarthy. It could be Drake fucking May as a Patriots fucking fan saying that. So who knows what's going to happen. And if they all hit, God bless America. This will be the best fucking quarterback draft that's ever happened in fucking NFL history.
Since the 84 draft or whatever is when the Marino draft.
Yeah, or whatever, yeah. But
I think it was 84.
yeah, something like that. But you know what I'm saying? So who knows? But I think it's going to be a very interesting and competitive NFL season. I'm very much looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to all the teams who have new additions. The Packers, the Houston Texans, the Minnesota Vikings, all the running backs, the Philadelphia
It's going to be
Eagles,
interesting to see, yeah.
all the teams who've made additions. And it's going to be crazy, man.
It's going to be
It
crazy.
is going to be crazy.
I think the NFC might have the Super Bowl champion this year.
Yeah?
I think they might do it this year. Because I don't think Kansas City really did much.
I don't know, man. That receiver that they got, he could be pretty fucking good.
We'll see.
He's fast, but he's tiny. He's small.
But they've said, I don't know, they say he hasn't looked good in OTA so far or whatever.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Man,
That was nice.
that was a great show.
That was nice. It flowed.
It did.
It flowed.
Flowed like a river.
You were right, by the way.
What about your parlay?
I just want to let you know you were right, by the way.
All right.
I'll tell you later.
All right.
But anyway, parlay. I got a parlay. You can lock it in right now. Still got 30 minutes to do it. 40 minutes. I'm taking the Pacers tonight to beat the Knicks. I am taking the Pacers. They're plus 155. I'm taking the Pacers.
Okay.
Taking the Pacers to win game 2 tonight in New York. Very tough place to play, MSG.
MSG.
But at the same time,
No Chinese food.
if you look at the last game, the Pacers were right there the whole fucking time. They lost.
Halliburton going to make a comeback.
I think
right.
that team, period, is going to make a comeback.
Okay.
They have the talent. New York, they rely a lot on Jalen Brunson. And I think if you can take Jalen Brunson away just a little bit, that's going to be the X.
That's one thing they were talking about on the radio earlier. They're saying, you know what? They think the way to beat New York is you just got to take away Brunson and make everybody else beat you.
You want to add this one to your parlay? A little 2-game parlay?
Who's
That's
that?
what I'm going to give you. Give me a little 2-game parlay.
The Rays.
Nope.
Okay.
Hockey.
Oh.
Give me the Boston Bruins at plus 135 to beat the Florida Panthers in game 2 to go up 2-0 in the series. The Bruins are that good of a team this year. They did not blow the 3-1 lead against a very good Maple Leafs fucking team. People don't understand that. That's a very good team. So, Bruins are going to beat the Florida Panthers, go up 2-0. You can have a little 2-game parlay. You bet a little $25. That's good money
They're
right there.
both underdogs, so
That's good money right there.
That could be a game changer.
That's good money right there.
All right.
I'm going to give you just a little 2-gamer right now.
I like it.
We'll give you a 4-gamer next week.
All right. Any final shout outs?
Shout out to the world, man. Shout out to everybody listening, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Everybody watching right now live. I'm glad that y'all are here every week. And it really touches my heart that y'all are supporting us. That's what I want to shout out.
Rich chimed in and said, no way they're going to beat the Panthers tonight. No way, no how. So we'll see who's right.
Hey, Rich. You got $20? Throw it on there.
It'll go down in the DM.
Throw the 2-game parlay, $20. Right now. Do it.
Maybe he takes the Panthers and the Pacers.
Panthers, the PPs.
He could take the Panthers and the Pacers, and y'all can see who's right.
You throw a $20 bet on that right now, that's $120.
Bam.
$100 come up. $20. That's all I'm saying. You can still think that the Panthers are gonna win, but if you got $20 to spare,
Throw it on the Hard Rock.
throw
app.
it on that Hard Rock account or whatever you're betting on.
Bam.
That's all I'm telling you.
Okay.
And if it happens, best believe you're gonna hear from me next week. And if it doesn't happen, then you'll hear from me too. Okay. At the same time, I just want to be real with y'all.
Either way, you're gonna hear from. You're gonna hear
Absolutely.
from him.
Absolutely.
Ooh, he's saying the Panthers are gonna win the East.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
They did look good against the Lightning.
Did they though? Did they though?
They shut down your boy.
Did they though?
They shut down your boy.
I feel like they got a lot of late goals when Lightning were trying to get lot of goals trying to get back. They were
shut
fighting.
down
You know what I'm
Cooch.
saying? Like,
They shut down Cooch. We'll see.
We'll
Only
see.
time will tell. I'm not a hockey guy, so I'm not even gonna try to pretend.
all right.
With that being said, I'm your boy High Cee. For my boy Derek Fugers, this has been No Boundaries. Peace out.
Peace out.